The reopening of Texas making headlines across the country. During an Oval Office meeting today, President Biden was asked about the repeal of the mask mandate next week.
The last thing we need is the Neanderthal thinking that in the meantime everything's fine, take off your mask, forget it. It still matters.
Governor Greg Abbott joins us live now from Austin tonight. So, Governor, President Biden calling ending the mask mandate Neanderthal thinking and a, quote, big mistake. How would you respond?
You know, Chris, at a time when Texas is striving every day to provide more and more vaccines, today we set an all-time record in the number of vaccines we're administering to Texans. President Biden's administration itself is exposing Texans and Americans to COVID-19 through illegal immigrants that they are allowing to come into the state of Texas who are positive for COVID-19 and being released into Texas communities.
No,
what
Governor,
President Biden is doing is Neanderthal. What President Biden is doing, Chris, hold on. What President Biden is doing in Texas today is recklessly endangering the lives of Texans as we are trying to provide them vaccines. He must stop this practice now, exposing more Texans to COVID-19. It is completely unacceptable.
I completely understand that you two have different opinions when it comes to immigration, specifically in our state, but you know others will say that this is a convenient.
Chris, no, I'm sorry, Chris. You missed the point. You missed the point. This does not involve illegal immigration. He's bringing in people with COVID-19 and releasing them into our communities. That's like Cuomo putting people with COVID-19 into nursing homes. Is dangerous what the Biden administration is doing, releasing people with COVID-19 into our communities.
How about schools, Governor? Let's talk about eliminating the mask mandate to include kids in schools. Why didn't you take it that far yourself?
Well, so what we did in schools now is what we did in schools before, and this was contained in my order. What we had worked out with the TEA before is that we know that schools in Houston are going to be far different than schools in the Panhandle. And that is exactly why now, as before, local school district leaders who are elected to serve that school board and know best what policies to employ in that region,
sure, I get it.
They're the ones with the responsibility to make the decisions that are best.
So exactly. But I guess people in your own party would argue that should kids be forced to sit in class wearing a mask when you're saying others across our state don't have to?
So what people across the state and America want to see, and that is for the state and for America to open up. A key component to opening up is making sure that our schools will be open so our students can return to school and return to school safely. And part of opening up is making sure that we do get the teachers the vaccines they need, that we do get students back in seats in a safe environment. And so this is ensuring that parents who have children at home are going to be able to ensure that their child is going to be in a safe learning environment while their parent is able to go to work.
What do you say to the medical professionals in our community who say that you're moving too quickly with this?
If you look at all the numbers are going in the right direction. Today, we had the lowest number of hospitalizations that we've had in more than 4 months, the lowest positivity rate that we've had in more than 4 months, the most number of people vaccinated. And this is what I'm about to tell you is the most important thing, and that is we are at about the 50% mark of seniors being vaccinated. Remember this. Almost everybody who is hospitalized, and most of the people who lose their life because of COVID, are people age 65 and older. And we're at about the 50% mark of having those vaccinated. By the time the order goes into effect, it will be above 50% of the people most likely to be hospitalized and losing their life. And so the goal all along has not been to eliminate COVID-19. The goal all along is to make sure that we can reduce hospitalizations and reduce people dying from it, and through that allow the rest of the state and the country to proceed forward with their lives in the safest way possible. But remember this also, and that is in my remarks yesterday, as well as the Commissioner for the State Health Services, we have all said Texans should also continue to follow the safe practices that they have learned over the past year. Every Texan knows what to do right now. They don't need a state mandate to tell them what to do.
Governor Greg Abbott, we do appreciate the time. You chose our TV station for your first TV interview since your announcement because we asked for it. I've never seen the governor this fired up before. Passionate Governor Greg Abbott tonight, letting us know your feelings on this. We're up against a hard break because we know you have other interviews to take care of. So again, Governor, we do thank you for your time.
Thank you, Chris.